ADHD and estate agency. Today, I'm joined by Lyn Parent, who is a estate agent extraordinaire in the Surrey Hills and Cobham area. And she was diagnosed with ADHD 10 years ago, and she thinks it's a superpower. I must admit, I've interviewed a number of people with ADHD on this very sofa, and I tend to agree with her. So let's roll the clock back. You've been in a estate agency, you've been in sales.
Yeah.
When did you think there was something different about you?
When I kept getting light bulb moments of incredible events. I'm an event organizer through and through. So all my life I've created little events. So I created in my brain these amazing events, and my being ADHD that I've self-diagnosed and since with a doctor in New Zealand, that I get 7-year surges. So I learned that my surges can go into an explosion. So I've now learned in 2023 how to taper myself down, and I know when I start surging, and that is when I over talk, when I need to pull back.
Self-awareness, though, is a very powerful.
Massive self-awareness.
The thing is, though, if you go for the surge, can you level it out so you're always on the top level? So, how does ADHD affect you in a estate agency?
Well, you're untouched, basically. You don't get upset over anything.
Are we talking about the fear of rejection?
Fear of rejection. No, your challenge is to absolutely, that house will fit my client. It will be amazing. That would be a fabulous place. So close to a school. Everything about it just breathes. It's just the wrong price. How do we get there? So it's like having a little puzzle that you have to look in. Being an ADHD person, you literally have vision. So everything is visual. Nothing is writing. It's all visual for me.
Because different people are, different writing, pictures, moving pictures, that sort of thing. What other superpowers does it give you?
Superpowers. My superpowers is that I don't seem to get tired. I have enormous energy, incredible energy. It's like always been told, like as a battery, like a Duracell battery that never died.
How do you switch off, by the way?
Meditation, sleep, Netflix. That's it. Yeah.
What would you say to anyone, any agent watching this who thinks they might have ADHD? What should they be looking out for? And I know you can only talk about your, because there's different types of ADHD, isn't there? Yes,
well, I just know my type. I know I've met Rob Wells. He has a type as well.
Jonathan Hanford.
He has a type. There are quite a few different people who have different types, and they have to, obviously, they learn them about themselves over age as well and time, and you pull yourself in all the time and watch yourself. So I can literally put myself up above myself and look at myself down at my character and go, holy, I've got to stop what I've just said. Quite loud. I'm quite a loud person. I'm a bit deaf, but no, I'm quite a vocal person. Love people. I generally love people. I'm fascinated with people, and that's genuine. I'm so nosy. I door knock because I can't wait to see who opens the door, and I can't wait to see their house.
So your motivation is not necessarily to get the business, it's to go and meet the people.
I'm really interested in seeing who owns it. Yeah, the bigger the house, the better for me. I mean, I did that back in 2021, where we door knocked a house called Sydenhurst in Chiddingfold, and literally just door knocked and just turn it around.
And you got the deal and got it away.
Didn't get that deal. Did the video. Didn't get that deal. Someone else got the deal over that.
But these things,
these things happen. Got a deal right next door though, a year later.
And you might have not got that because.
And get on with the owners, and now got another deal in a year's time. So I always think one door closes, another door opens, and and never to be too hard on yourself, because when you're an ADHD person, you fly above the spectrum a little bit too much. The great thing about that is you never take fools gladly, and if someone's really been bad to you, you don't strike them out the first time. It's usually the third. You always forgive. I always forgive. I forget, forget, just move on. I move on next. So if someone doesn't get on with me, like, I have had a house in Cobham, it didn't quite work, I did something they didn't like, in the end, next. It's fine.
What would your final recommendation be to anyone who thinks, any estate agent who might think they have ADHD?
Absolutely be yourself. Always have fun. Be authentic. And do what you do best. And literally leave what you don't do well to others.
Lyn, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
I just want to say for the record that we've had quite a few ADHD estate agents on this sofa, and all of them, bar none, have been truly exceptional. So you shouldn't treat it as a disability, but actually as a superpower.
Absolutely.
As long as you're aware of what you're good at, what you're not good at, and backfill with help and guidance from VAs and other people around you, treat it as a superpower.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time today, Lyn.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having me. See you again.